6 parental attitudes that destroy lives in the future. In this video, we will talk about the negative attitudes that ruin the lives of grown children. And often, these attitudes are passed down by these same children to their own children when certain scenarios are replayed from generation to generation. In fact, everything is instilled in a child's mind and life through the words of their parents. Parents, often without realizing it, push their child away to avoid interference or mischief, thereby creating a behavioral model for them in the future. A single careless phrase can make a child feel that they are bad, that they are unwanted, and can lead them to spend their entire life trying to earn love. So, in this video, we will talk about those attitudes that have a very negative impact on a person's life later on. And the first of these attitudes is, you are not allowed to think. Surely many of you heard the phrase in your childhood, and perhaps you are using it now in relation to your own children. These include, don't be smart, a hen doesn't teach its chicks, you've become too smart, they taught you, and so on. Such phrases instill in the child's mind the belief that they should not think, and that someone else should do the thinking for them. You're stupid, someone else is smart, and let other smart people think for you. So, what does this lead to? What is the result of such statements? The child grows into an adult personality that is afraid to make decisions, afraid to express their opinion, and develops harmful habits, engages in thoughtless actions, and is prone to submission, meaning that someone else can think for me, give me instructions, and I will do as I am told because I am stupid and should not think for myself. Next, second attitude. You must not feel. Don't be angry. Don't shout. You're behaving terribly. Be a good girl. Be a good boy. Boys don't cry. What kind of hysteria are you causing? It should be this, and this. What's going on here? As a result, a child grows up into an adult who has learned to suppress their emotions. Emotional coldness and closed-off behavior manifest in this child, making it difficult for them to build relationships. They are closed off because their emotions are a taboo, a forbidden subject. You can't cry, you can't be anything bad, you have to be good. And the emotional tension in this person constantly grows because negative emotions accumulate inside. So, what is happening here? Often, girls who are told to be a good girl grow up and enter into abusive relationships. They shift the responsibility for their own emotions onto others, and may suffer greatly in these abusive relationships. They can leave these relationships only to find themselves in similar abusive situations again because they never learned to express their emotions. Instead, they learn to endure and to appear good on the outside, while inside, a storm rages. They are told to do nothing, not to run, not to jump, and to stand still. Why are you so quick and fast? What did you drop again? And so on. You can't do anything on your own. It's like a result. It's like an attitude that becomes ingrained in this child's mind. It will turn out badly anyway. No matter what you do, you will do it poorly. Be inconspicuous. Quiet, calm, obey. This is what the child understands and grows up living. With this mindset, he must not stand out. He must not take on any leading roles in life. You need to be quiet, inconspicuous, and comfortable for other people. Such a child will never achieve great results in life or any significant accomplishments because they were always told not to do things, not to jump, not to run, not to break, not to destroy, and so on. They're not allowed to do anything. They need to be unnoticed. The next destructive attitude is, you cannot live, and this is one of the most terrifying attitudes. Often, women convey such an attitude to their children. This is when a child, for example, was unwanted. Either when the child's gender is unwanted, or when the relationship with the father has broken down and the mother projects her feelings onto the father. In other words, she looks at the child and sees the father. There are actually very strong emotional attitudes at play here. What is happening? Mother, for example, says, "You are in the way. Go away. My eyes have not seen you. I do not want to look at you." What is happening? The child grows up and realizes that he is not needed, that he is not good, that he is somehow unwanted, that he is not wanted to be seen, or that he is just a copy of his father, and so on. And what happens? A child grows up, for example, a boy, and if he receives such a message, he will turn to alcohol. He is unconsciously trying to destroy himself because you cannot live. He is a person who has caused pain to his loved ones simply by existing, meaning he is unwanted in this home. This can manifest in extreme sports, once again alcohol, and so on. Essentially anything that can indeed lead to the destruction of this individual. The next parental attitude is negative. You should not be yourself. And this is also a very destructive attitude. For example, you are a bad boy. Who did you turn out to be like? And again, it may slip through. For example, you are like your father. There may be a moment of deserving love. That is, as you are needed by no one. You must be different in order to be loved. Or a girl, you must be someone else, not yourself. As a result of such an attitude, love must be earned, and a girl or boy grows up not believing that they can be loved just for who they are. They feel that they must earn love, and they try in every way possible, but this does not lead to happy relationships. Next, another negative parental attitude is you cannot grow up. Parents constantly convey to the child that he is still small and that he cannot handle this. Wait, don't rush to grow up. Your father and I will do everything for you. And what happens? A child grows up to be an infantile adult, meaning that even though he is already grown, he is not ready for life. He expects that someone will continue to do things for him, make decisions, and carry the burden of responsibility, while he does not want to make any decisions or take any initiative because he is used to the model where his mother and father did everything for him, or where his mother did everything for him. And what does such a grown child do? He enters into abusive relationships. For example, if it is a man, he looks for a domineering woman who will take on the role of mother and bear all the responsibility, while he will be that very child. If it is a girl, she will seek a man significantly older than herself, fulfilling a role of a father. However, in these relationships, those people will not be happy because they will remain like children. Thus, it will not be a fully developed adult personality. That's all for this video. I was Alice Spartanskaya. I hope for your likes and subscriptions, and please write in the comments what you would like to discuss in my new videos. Goodbye, everyone.